There are luxury cars sitting on dealership lots right now that used to cost more than $70,000, and today, they're being ignored. For less than the price of a brand new Toyota Camry. I'm not talking about high-mileage junk. I'm talking about low-mileage, leather-wrapped, panoramic sunroof, massaging seat, luxury cars that still feel brand new when you sit inside them, and yet, nobody's buying them. Why? Because most people don't understand one simple thing. Depreciation is not about the car getting worse, it's about perception changing. And once you understand that, you stop overpaying forever. I've watched this happen for years. I've seen people walk into a dealership, confidently spend $35,000 on a basic sedan, while a fully loaded, flagship luxury car sat just a few feet away. For $10,000 less, same lot, same day. Nobody even looked at it. That's not random, that's a pattern. And today, I'm going to show you 4 luxury cars that are victims of that exact pattern. Cars that make you look like you spend serious money without actually spending it. And number 1 on this list, it completely changes the game when it comes to value. Let's start with number 4. The Lincoln Continental. Model years 2017 through 2020. This car should not be as cheap as it is. And I mean that in the best way possible. Because when Lincoln brought back the Continental, they weren't trying to make just another sedan. They were trying to build something that could stand next to the best in the world. We're talking about a twin-turbocharged V6 pushing 400 horsepower. We're talking about 30-way adjustable seats with massage functions. Let me say that again. 30 different seat adjustments. Most cars don't even have 10. And when you sit inside it, it doesn't feel like a budget luxury car. It feels like something that belongs at a completely different price bracket. Back when it was new, a fully loaded Continental Black Label was pushing close to $80,000. Today, you can find a clean one under 50,000 miles for around $22,000 to $26,000. That's not normal. That's a massive drop. And the reason is simple. Ford discontinued it. The moment that happened, the market lost interest. Because in people's minds, discontinued means risky. It means parts might be hard to find. It means the brand moved on. But here's the reality. The engine in this car isn't some rare one-off experiment. It's part of Ford's EcoBoost family, used across multiple vehicles. Parts are everywhere. Servicing is straightforward, and reliability solid. If it's been maintained properly, that's the key. Because this isn't the kind of car you neglect. You check the oil, you look at service history, you make sure the previous owner didn't treat it like a disposable lease. Do that. And what you get is a car that feels like it costs twice what you paid. This is for someone who wants presence. You pull up somewhere, step out, and people assume you're doing well. Not because you said anything, but because your car did. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Number 3 is even more overlooked. The Cadillac Court 6. That was Cadillac's serious attempt to compete with the best luxury sedans in the world. Not just in America, but globally. And they didn't cut corners. They went all in. The body is aluminum heavy, which reduces weight and improves handling. That's the same strategy used by cars like the Audi A8. Inside, you've got one of the most insane sound systems ever put into a car. 30-4 speakers. Let that sink in. Most people haven't even sat in a room with that many speakers, let alone a car. When this thing came out, it was easily an $85,000 to $90,000 vehicle. Now, you can find one in the mid-$20,000 range. And the crazy part is, it doesn't feel like it lost value. It still drives like a flagship. It still looks expensive. But the badge, that's what holds it back. Because in the US, when people think luxury, they default to German brands. BMW, Mercedes, Audi. So when they see Cadillac, they hesitate. And that hesitation is exactly why this car is such a bargain. Because if you took the exact same car, changed nothing except the logo, the price would jump overnight. Now let's be real for a second. No car at this price is perfect. Early models had some known issues, so if you're smart, you aim for later years, or make sure those issues were already addressed. That's how you win in the used luxury market, not by avoiding these cars, but by understanding them better than everyone else. Because once you do, you start seeing opportunities where other people see risk. And speaking of that, number 2 is completely different. The Volvo S90. This is not a loud car, it's not aggressive, it doesn't try to show off, but the moment you step inside, you realize something. This is what real luxury feels like. Not flashy, not overdone, just refined. The interior design is on another level. Clean lines, real materials, details that actually matter. This is the kind of car where someone gets in and immediately notices the difference. Back when it was new, it was priced around $65,000. Today, you can get one for under $30,000, sometimes even closer to $20,000 depending on the trim. And it still feels modern. God still feels premium. God still feels expensive. Because good design doesn't age quickly. Now under the hood, Volvo did something unusual. A four-cylinder engine that's both turbocharged and supercharged, which sounds complicated, but in practice, it just feels smooth and responsive. Plenty of power when you need it, comfort when you don't. Of course, like any advanced system, it needs proper maintenance. But that's the trade-off. You're getting a car that used to compete at a much higher level for a fraction of the price. This is for someone who doesn't need attention, but appreciates quality. Someone who understands that real luxury doesn't have to be loud. Now here's the one that changes everything. Number 1, the Genesis G80. This is, without question, one of the most underrated luxury cars in America right now. And the reason has nothing to do with the car itself, it's the brand. But because of Genesis is still fighting perception. People hear Hyundai and they think economy car. They don't think luxury. They don't think competition for BMW or Mercedes, but that's exactly what this car is. In fact, in multiple comparisons, at beat them. Same performance level, same features, same overall experience, but thousands, sometimes tens of thousands, cheaper, when this car was close to $60,000. Today, you can find clean examples in the mid-$20,000 range, and here's where it gets even better. Warranty. Unlike most luxury brands, Genesis offers one of the best warranties in the industry, and in many cases, that warranty carries over. Which means you're not just buying a used luxury car, you're buying peace of mind. That changes everything, because now you're not worried about massive repair bills. You're not guessing, you're not hoping, you're covered. And that makes this car incredibly hard to beat. At this price, it looks expensive. It drives like a proper luxury sedan, and it doesn't punish you for owning it. That combination is rare. And that's why this sits at number 1, because it solves the biggest problem people have with used luxury cars. Fear. Now, here's the bigger picture. All 4 of these cars were expensive for a reason. That didn't change. The materials didn't suddenly get worse. The engineering didn't disappear. Driving experience didn't downgrade. Only one thing changed: the price, and that happened because of time and perception. Not because the car stopped being good. So while most people walk into a dealership and overpay for something safe, you now know there's another option. A smarter option. One that gives you more. For less. And once you start looking at cars this way, you never go back. Because you realize something simple. Looking wealthy doesn't require spending like it. If you want more breakdowns like this, hit subscribe, because there are a lot more cars like these, and most people will never notice them. But now, you will. If you want more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button, like, and share with your friends.